Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Jerry Conti, Partner Manager of TrustedTeam, and with me today is Brandon Barnum, our CEO. Brandon, welcome to the call.
Thanks, Jerry. Happy to be here. This is exciting.
Yeah, very, very exciting, everyone. Thank you all for attending, and the enthusiasm for this program has been boiling over the last few months as we've been preparing for this presentation. So I want to just again thank each and every one of you for being here and learning about our Royalty Membership Program. This is a very unique opportunity for a select few individuals within our network and our community, and we're going to take you through maybe a 30-minute presentation today, an overview, so to speak, of this program and what we've put together for you. And of course, I know you'll have more questions, toward the end of the program. We're going to give you an opportunity to reach out to us directly, individually, so we can answer any of your questions pertaining to the Royalty Membership Program. So with that, I'll move the slide here, and we'll get the presentation started. So Brandon, I'm going to turn it over to you real quick, and why don't you just give those who are on the call now, many of them are from our community, many of them are ambassadors that have already, kind of bought into our vision and for the vision of TrustedTeam. But we also have others that will be watching this recording, as well as those who are on the line who are not associated to our business. Maybe you can give them just a brief overview of what TrustedTeam platform is all about and what we're doing for professionals and small business owners.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate that. So what we have created, really what we call is an automated referral marketing platform. And when we look at the core of business, we believe that every business out there and every business professional should be partnering with other professionals and businesses who are already serving your ideal clients. And so we have built an online platform, a referral marketing platform, to support businesses in attracting more clients and really adding more value to the clients they serve and to their partners. And so we've built a whole website technology that we'd be happy to share with you one-on-one. Many of you that are on the line probably already are familiar with our platform, but for those that are just getting new and getting exposed to TrustedTeam for the first time, what I'd share with you is we have built a really comprehensive platform to support people in their referral partnerships and in their referral marketing, which has just never been done before. So we have a massive vision, and Jerry, if you'll kind of move forward in the slide deck, I'd love to share what we're going to cover today, and maybe I'll give you the opportunity to kind of give a brief overview, because I know we're going to go deep into what TrustedTeam is all about and how we're helping support those business professionals. So why don't you kind of walk through the agenda, and then we'll go through it in more depth.
That sounds great, Brandon. Okay, great, everyone. Today we're going to cover what is the Royalty Member Program and what it's all about. Why did we create it in the first place? What is the vision and deeper purpose of TrustedTeam? And who is the Royalty Program for, specifically? And of course, what are your next steps to join as a Royalty Member if this is a good fit for you? So why did we create the Royalty Member Program? Brandon, talk about our mission in fulfilling it.
Absolutely. Well, as I alluded to a second ago, our mission is really to help business professionals partner and promote the people and the businesses that they know, like, and trust. And we've created this unique online marketing platform that we say is a co-marketing or a cooperative marketing platform. And it's really been amazing, because as we've shared this with people and have asked some of the top business minds on the planet if they've ever seen anything like this, the answer is a resounding no. And so we are passionate about helping our members increase their reach, increase their influence, which ultimately helps them grow their sales and grow their business. And the key is it all happens through trusted relationships. And as we've been talking to these really global thought leaders and business experts, that word of trust is so key in our platform, and it's part of our mission. And, as people are exposed to what we're doing, that's one of the things that gets them really excited. So not only have we built some technology that's completely revolutionary, but at the same time, the deeper mission is to help expand the trust in your relationships, which ultimately leads to more sales.
And our deeper purpose, of course, is to create prosperity through partnerships. Brandon, why don't you elaborate on that?
Yeah, absolutely. That is really the purpose for our company. We've defined that, and that exudes throughout our corporate culture. we believe that for success in this new era, in this new way of doing business, it all comes down to partnerships. And we're passionate about helping business professionals and business owners around the world create prosperity through partnerships. And that not only relates to on an individual one-on-one basis and partnering with other business professionals, it also transfers and we help business owners partner with other companies as well as charitable entities that are already serving your ideal clients. And we believe that by working together, you leverage those relationships, you leverage your resources, and as a result, everybody is able to generate more business and more prosperity.
So what is the plan for Trusted Team? We broke this down into 3 phases for you. So you can see the first phase that we're actually currently in right now is enrolling charter members, enrolling ambassadors, loyalty members, launch partners, and strategic alliances. Our second phase is charity champions, and again, I'll let Brandon speak on each of these. And our third is our enterprise accounts. Brandon, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. So in this phase that we're in right now, we have been beta testing the platform over almost the last year now and really refining and perfecting the technology behind this partnership platform. And so we roll this out in a few different plans or membership groups. One is called our charter member organization, our charter members, and these are people that are part of they're early adopters, first members that are coming on board, really seeing the vision, and as a result, we're really supporting them in a deep way to help them grow their business. And a key to our success is our founding ambassadors. These are people that we have gone through an interview process, they have applied to become ambassadors, and they represent the brand in their local markets. And altogether, we have nearly 80 ambassadors around the world that have already aligned with Trusted Team. We'll be bringing on a total of 500. We'll talk about that in a minute. But then this next group is really a new opportunity for us to deeply serve a few select folks. So this is our royalty member program, and we'll be talking about this in more depth. And then finally, in this first phase, what we're doing is we're building relationships with launch partners and strategic alliances. And launch partners are mass influencers, people that have mass databases, that have the ability to help grow our business, but also have the ability to help grow your business. And we're going to be talking about this in a moment with the Royalty Member Program, but part of what we've done to design this program is we want to help a few select people go really deep and create some strategic alliances with educators, influencers, and other businesses that have the ability to take your business and grow it significantly over the next 12 months. So that's the first phase that we're in right now. And Jerry, I think if you advance the slide, I think we've got some details about the phase 1 startup goals. And our phase 1 startup goals are to enroll 500 founding ambassadors. We've got about 80 right now, and we're getting applications all the time. So we continue to interview these applicants to make sure that we attract high-quality professionals in each of the local markets that we serve, so that we have boots on the ground, if you will, people on a local basis that can support our members. And as part of our startup phase, we're also going to be bringing on a total of 1,000 charter members. Now, we've got a private pre-launch campaign that's going right now, and we've got launch partners that are promoting this to hundreds of thousands of prospective members. So over the next couple of months through this phase, we envision and plan on having 1,000 charter members. Now, in addition to that, we'll be bringing on a total of 40 royalty members, and that's what we're going to talk about in just a moment. But before we go into depth and detail about that, that really encompasses our phase 1 startup goals. But let's talk about phase 2, just so you catch the overall vision. The next phase, once we accomplish phase 1, is to integrate our champion charity campaign. And what we're doing here is we have a vision for helping every business and every business professional on the planet integrate cause-related marketing into what they're doing. So if you're not familiar with that term, don't worry about it. Cause-related marketing really means partnering with charities that you're passionate about and sharing that passion, sharing that mission of impact with your clients, your customers, your vendors, and your strategic alliances. And what that does is that creates a deeper level of relationship between you, because now you're not just having a head-centered sort of left brain connection. Now you're really sharing your passion and coming from your true divine essence to share what you're passionate about. And this is my personal passion. I have a personal mission to double global philanthropy to $1 trillion a year by the year 2020, and we're going to accomplish that through our Charity Champion campaign. So as part of our Phase 2 rollout, we'll be aligning with different charities, with different chambers of commerce, and with different professional associations, letting them create free accounts within the Trusted Team platform and helping our individual members partner with those charities to be able to integrate that into their core communication. So that's Phase 2, which is our Charity Champion campaign.
And
now,
just
Phase
for the record,
3.
and just for the record, it's my personal passion too.
It is, and that's why Jerry and I connected in the first place. So I'm glad you mentioned that, Jerry. Now, Phase 3 is our enterprise accounts. So really our plan for enterprise is to align with some of the best brands on the planet. And this is really key, and the reason that we're sharing this with you is that you need to understand where we're going to make sure if this royalty member plan is a fit for you or not, because we're only opening this up to a total of 40 people. Okay, so this is a very elite, best of the best group. And part of what we do within this royalty plan is that those members are going to have access to some of the top companies, some of the top influencers, and part of that comes through our enterprise account. We're building relationships right now with some of the best brands out there. In fact, we're a preferred supplier for Prudential Real Estate. They've agreed to promote us to their 50,000 agents around the country. We're also in strategic alliance with Action Coach, and we'll be building alliances with other top brands. And part of our strategic plan is to partner with our royalty members who will be sharing their desire to partner with those brands, and that's part of what we'll be doing, but we'll get into that in just a moment. So Phase 3 of our rollout is our enterprise plan, and that's really where the fun begins in my mind. So, Jerry?
For sure, absolutely. Well, thank you, Brandon. And what is the Royalty Member Program all about? So there's 3 key benefits to this program that we've identified. Mentorship, mastermind retreats, and royalty payments. And that's where we got the name from. So let's go through this real quick. So Royalty Member Program, the first thing is we want to recognize by providing a title and recognition to our royalty members. These are very special individuals in our community who receive that title and will be recognized at our live events and honored at our live events as a royalty member. So just consider this a VIP position in our network. We also want to introduce you to, like Brandon said, to business owners, bigger businesses, and professionals in our network. And we will make key introductions with influencers and trusted professionals to you as a royalty member partner. And we'll do that on a personal basis. So you'll have access to myself and to Brandon directly on a consistent basis to help you open up your network, open up your business opportunities on your side. And if you don't know this, I have been responsible for about 150 joint venture partnerships in my career. Brandon has done numerous joint venture partnerships, so we're very well connected in the empowerment community, the speaker community, the coaching community. And so we really want to offer you an opportunity to connect with some of our partners that can help you expand your business quicker and faster.
Yeah, and Jerry, just along those lines, I wanted to share, I spent an hour on the phone today with Mark Victor Hansen, who's one of my mentors. And for those of you who don't know Mark, he's one of the co-authors of Chicken Soup for the Soul, and he's sold over 500 million books over his career. And one of the things that we were talking about is this whole VIP introductions concept. And fortunately, Mark's going to be part of the mastermind group retreats that you're seeing on screen, so he's agreed to be with us in LA in February. But what's really exciting is the golden Rolodex that we have, and through the people and the connections that we have, we believe we can introduce you to just about anybody on the planet. So as part of this, and Jerry's going to go into this in more depth in just a moment, but I want you to make sure that you understand that part of this program is about getting deeply connected and having us understand what your goals and objectives are and helping you accomplish those. Jerry?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Brandon. And mastermind retreats, moving on to, one of the other really big benefits to this program for you is to connect with higher minds. And we know the power of a mastermind. I've actually attended quite a few recently myself, and the power of connections and the joint venture partners that can come out of that, as well as you thinking out of the box when it comes to marketing or promoting or developing your products and really helping you get out and your message out into the world. Masterminds are amazing in that regard and become very, very popular recently. And this is a very high-end mastermind retreat that we'll be doing, as you can see here in San Diego on October 11th to the 13th, and then our second one will be in Los Angeles on February 4th to the 6th. And really, this is for the royalty members to come together as a group and to really, play full out with us, where we'll have learning, we'll have masterminding. You can present your business so that all of us can chime in and help you, and support your business to move it to the next level. We're looking for those who want to double their business over the next few years. And so this is, this opportunity to mastermind with some of the highest, one of the most professional business executives and successful people in our market is really, essential. And so I think you'll really appreciate our mastermind groups.
If I can add one thing to that, Jerry, if you'll go back a slide. I want to just share that I've been a part of a mastermind group. In fact, I used to teach finance for Mark Victor Hansen and Robert Allen, and they had 110 people in their mastermind groups. And we want to do something much more exclusive than that. But what I'll share with you is the power that comes out of that. Whatever challenge that you're facing in your business, whatever it is that you're looking to accomplish in your business, when you partner and collaborate with other people who have been where you're trying to go and have the connections that you're looking for, they have the wisdom of having traveled down that road before, and they can connect you with the right solutions at the right time, the right resources, whether you're looking for funding, whether you're looking for promotional partners, whether you're looking for new vendors, whatever it is that you've got as a challenge or as an opportunity for your business. When you get into a mastermind group and you are working in partnership together so that everyone is helping each other achieve their goals, there is nothing more powerful than that. And so that's one of the reasons we're so excited about this mastermind program.
Great. And then the final benefit is our royalty payments. Brandy, do you want to talk and speak into this a little bit?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we consider our royalty members almost partners in our success as a company. And so one of the things that we've designed, and I really want to credit you, Jerry, for your creativity in coming up with this program, but we decided that we want to make this program, our royalty members, those select 40 individuals that come on board and participate in our masterminds, in our VIP, and our mentorship program, we want you to be invested in our success, and we're going to invest in your success. But part of the way that we're going to do that and create that amazing ROI for you is that we're going to take 5% of our total revenues, and we're going to share that amongst our 40 royalty members. And so at the end of each quarter, we're going to take 5% of the gross sales, and we are going to share that equally amongst the 40 members of our royalty plan, our royalty members. And so what that amounts to, and you see this on screen, and look, this is just for projections. If you read the fine print at the bottom, there's no guarantees or warranties, but really this is our plan for success, right? In 2014, assuming that we hit our numbers, you'll see the numbers on screen as to what that represents for each of our royalty members. And our goal through this program is to deliver. We are committed to delivering a 10x return on your investment through this program, and that can happen just through the royalty payments alone. As you work with the company, as we help you succeed and you help us succeed, we're going to share that financial flow with our royalty members through the royalty payments. Jerry?
Very good. So who are the optimal candidates for this program? So we've identified those who want to double their business over the next few years, those who want more strategic partnerships to work with, those who desire to be part of something expansive, and of course, those who are coachable and want greater mentorship, and finally, who are qualified financially to participate in our program. So our royalty member program, for the candidates that we select, it's 40 royalty members. The member fee is $25,000. It includes the mastermind, the royalty payments, as well as the key connections and the VIP status and title in our program. And for, of course, the first 10 people who enroll in this program, we wanted to offer an additional sponsorship program that we just released. It's awesome. It's $25,000 worth of sponsorship benefits, and it goes into great detail on how we support you through our website, how do we support you with press releases, our live event called Raving Referrals, and how we promote you and really have you stand out of the crowd, so to speak, when it comes to your business and your sponsorship. So this we can't do for everyone, but for the first 10 people who enroll in this program, we can offer this sponsorship included. And again, our next event is on February 8th and 9th in 2014. Brandon, do you want to just share a little bit of the benefits of this Raving Referrals event?
Yeah, the Raving Referrals event is going to be a lot of fun. We've developed an 8-week program, and this Raving Referrals event will be a full 2-day conference. We've got some of the best minds on the planet that are coming. There's a couple of people that are in negotiations, a couple of top speakers. In fact, if I shared with you some of the names of the people that we're in conversation with right now that we're trying to book for this event, these are people that you would absolutely know. But the key for this event is to empower people and go incredibly deep on teaching you how to generate raving referrals consistently for your business, because we believe that referrals are the key to your success. The more referrals that you receive for your business, the more you can expand, the more revenues you're creating, the more success that you're able to generate for your business. We've already got a commitment from Mark Victor Hansen, who will be there, of course, but we've got some other great speakers that are going to be coming. And those that are sponsors for this event, especially those first 10 royalty members that participate, are going to get this extra benefit of sponsorship at no additional cost. But this is going to really help put you on the map. So if you're building your brand, if you're building your company and you're looking to really set yourself apart from the competition, there's nothing more powerful than being associated and aligned with a brand of trust. And focusing on professionals who are building raving referrals is a great market to go after, depending on what your business is. And so this is a great additional benefit that we've thrown into this royalty member program.
Fantastic. Gary? So here are the next steps. I know many of you probably have a lot of questions about this program. We've actually prepared some of those questions that I'm going to go over with you in just a minute. But if you are interested in this, just email me at jerry@trustedteam.com to express an interest and to secure a position. That's the first step. The second step is that I will send you the supporting documents, the agreements that go along with this program, as well as our business plan, our executive summary, and our financial forecast. And then after that, you can apply for consideration for this position. We want to make sure that it's the right fit between our company and you personally. So Brandon and I just came up with a few questions that we've been asked about this program as we've been just sharing it with some of some individuals who have inquired about the program as they started to hear about it. And some of them is, how often will I receive mentorship from us? They wanted to get really specific with that. So Brandon, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. And the mentorship, first you have to really understand what we're doing here. What we're looking for the royalty member program is we're looking for individuals and businesses that we can really partner with on a deep level and help you accomplish that success, achieve that level of prosperity that you're looking for. So as part of that, for these select 40 people, you're going to really get an unprecedented level of access to me, to Jerry, and to all of the resources that we have here at Trusted Team. So as far as the mentorship, we're going to be happy to schedule with you individual mentorship sessions on a regular basis, but you'll each have my personal cell phone number, and if there's an issue that you're faced with. If you're faced with a challenge in your business, not only are you going to receive that mentorship from within the group, but you'll also have personal access to Jerry and I, because really what we want to do is we're committed to helping you succeed, and our personal commitment is to delivering a 10 times return on investment for you. So as far as what that mentorship looks like, there will be ongoing monthly mentorship calls that will happen with the group to keep you connected and keep everyone accountable and keep everyone moving forward. But then in addition to that, I'm going to be personally working with you to make sure that we keep your business on track and keep you growing and going to those goals of revenues or prosperity that we agree upon at the beginning of the program. So that's what that mentorship program looks like.
Sure. And the second question was, how do you help me create strategic partnerships? Well, one way is by introductions. You know, we love to make introductions to people and match people up. In fact, I've made one recently that can result in a $6 million relationship with one of my partners. And I'm just amazed on how amazing, if you can put the right people together to do the right kind of business, and what can actually happen. So it's exciting, and that's something that we do very, very well here, myself and Brandon and TrustedTeam. It's what we're all about. And in addition to that, we also want to create some circles, you know, like a Google circle and a Facebook Facebook private membership group for this specific group, so that you'll be able to communicate with the other royalty members in this program. Brandon, you wanted to say something, add something?
I did. You know, Jerry, you're a master at strategic alliances and creating partnerships. And, you know, I think that you've created something like 150 strategic alliances and joint ventures over your career. And that is just awesome. And you can't underestimate the power of one partnership for your business. You may be faced with something in your business. You just need one partnership to get that breakthrough. You may be one partnership away from the level of prosperity that you've dreamed of. And so that's part of what we are bringing to the table, is helping you create those strategic partnerships, really going deep in the questioning, the asking of who you are looking to align with, who your ultimate and your ideal strategic alliance would be. And there's often times where you may not be, you know, it's often said when you're inside the jar, you can't see the label on the outside, right? And that's so true. What we help bring to the table is giving you that objectivity, helping you look a little more strategically about your business, and then identify those key partnerships that you should be in relationship with. And oftentimes we've got access to people that you may not be able to get to without sort of that inner circle. So part of what we're doing is bringing our golden Rolodex to the table and helping to open doors that you may not be able to buy your way into otherwise. Jerry?
That's great. And then the third question is, when do the quarterly royalty payments start? They start immediately once we receive payment from you. So that next quarter payment would come out, that would be July 15th. Is that right, Brandon?
Yeah, absolutely. So the way that those quarterly payments work is those checks are cut on January 15th, April 15th, July 15th, and October 15th. And so they are cut based on the previous quarter's gross revenues. Yep.
Beautiful. And we do get this often a lot. Do we offer a payment plan? And the answer is no. We don't currently offer a payment plan. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being on this call live, and of course those who are watching the replay of this recording. And again, just to reiterate, email me at jerry@trustedteam.com to express an interest and secure a position. We'll have you review our supporting documents, go over our business plan and everything that you need to make an informed business decision. And of course, apply for consideration as being one of our royalty members. So again, I want to thank you for attending this webinar. Brandon, you have any final words?
Yeah, I would just share that this is the first time we're presenting this. Okay, you are on the first presentation of this royalty member program. Now, we've had a few conversations as we've been designing this and just having some individual one-on-one conversations. So we've already got 2 people that have made commitments to join this. And Jerry, if you just kind of give an overview, I think it might be helpful to hear the caliber of professional that's signing up to be a part of this.
Yeah, we have two that have given us a commitment. One is in the Forex trading business and also owns a car dealership. And of course, we have also a financial planning firm out of Pennsylvania who's given us a commitment to participate in this program. So these are just two of, so many that are going to come forward. Like Brandon said, this is the first time we're presenting this on a webinar. And so we're looking forward to doing this consistently and more often in the future. The program will run until all positions are fulfilled. And we're just excited about really having the right people in this group and really having them network with one another as well, because that's what really makes this group so special.
Yeah, and I would just add to that, again, when I've been a part of mastermind groups before, and I've seen the impact, the change that's happened in people's business. Because, this is a significant investment, not just in dollars. It is a significant investment in dollars, but it's also a significant investment in your time, right? And what we're looking for is people that are committed to their own success, and they're committed to helping other people succeed along the way. And so if that's you, if you share that vision, that commitment, that character, and those values, then we would love to have a conversation and explore if this is a fit for you. I'll tell you right now, we're not going to take just anybody into this program. This is not just about, will your check clear to get qualified? No. This is about, are you the type of business professional that, number one, we want to be in partnership, and number two, that we know that we can help grow your business. If you don't fit, if your business isn't one that we feel like we can add value, then this won't be a fit. But what I would really encourage you to do is, if this speaks to you and you have an interest, then have a conversation with Jerry and explore the types of strategic alliances that you would be looking to build for your business. Because again, you just need one partnership. One partnership alone can build your business. I remember back when I started in the mortgage business back in 1997, I had one partnership that I earned over $50,000 in income through one relationship alone, and I was in my mid-20s at that point. So knowing what I know now, I used that same tactic, and I've used it to generate millions and millions of dollars in transactions, and that's what we want to empower you with. We want to help take our mastery and our knowledge of strategic alliances, open up that golden Rolodex, and help you succeed and achieve that prosperity through partnership that you've been destined for. So if this appeals to you, have that conversation with Jerry, explore, share with him what your business model is and what your goals are, and just have a conversation and see if we can't introduce you to the right folks that are going to take your business to the next level. Jerry?
Well said, Brandon, and thank you all for attending again, and hopefully we'll talk real soon. Take care, everyone.